Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Backstar Boxing. Now, man, the UK is riding hard for my boy Dillian Whyte, man. Dillian Whyte, man. The people have been riding real hard with Dillian Whyte from the UK. They actually talked to former WBC heavyweight champion Frank Bruno about this whole situation with Dillian Whyte not being able to get his title shot, man. He talked about how Dillian Whyte has an upcoming fight against an undefeated contender in Oscar Rivas, I believe that's his name. And they're talking about how Dillian Whyte has fought in so much tough opposition. The WBC really needs to give him their shot, and it doesn't make any sense how he hasn't had a shot yet. Now, Dillian Whyte, like I said before, and I'll say it again, he's fought undefeated Lucas Brown, WBA champion at the time, regular champ, and then he fought only one loss on his blemish on his record, Joseph Parker, who used to be the WBO heavyweight champion of the world, which was a controversial loss against Anthony Joshua because he didn't fight him in the inside, which I thought was one of the big Anthony Joshua's weakness. You get close to Anthony Joshua, you start letting your hands go, you can definitely beat Anthony Joshua. Look at Andy Ruiz, a shorter fighter, got it inside, let his hands go, and that really basically detrimented and destroyed Anthony Joshua. When you have a smart guy who can come forward and throw combinations, it's hard to deal with. Anthony Joshua can't deal with someone like that. He has no inside game, right? Anthony Joshua is good from a distance. That being said, you could really look at that Joseph Parker fight as really undefeated fighter at the time when he fought Dillian Whyte, because the ref was basically breaking up the fight every time they got close, right? But back to the whole main point of this. But Frank Bruno is like a legend over there in the UK, man. Like I said, former WBC champion. He fought Lennox Lewis. He fought Mike Tyson, and he's a really big deal over there, right? I'm watching this interview, and it's about IFL TV, and it has about 100,000 views. Over 100,000 views, which is a really big deal. Sky Sports Boxing actually is the one who uploaded this, and they're really going hard for Dillian Whyte right now because it is a big deal, and the WBC is having a lot of pressure, not just by Dillian Whyte, but these organizations over there in the UK who have, multi-million, if not billion-dollar contracts with these sports networks, and because they don't just promote boxing, they promote all kind of sports, right? These are networks that are, the biggest networks in that country, right? Sky Sports is extremely big. Now, that being said, man, the WBC is really gonna have to make Dillian Whyte mandatory next, right? I've been seeing Dillian Whyte getting tips and tricks from Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, like any and all legends, and it looks like the media is behind them, the fans are behind them, the legends are behind them. I mean, the only one who's not behind them is WBC because they're getting called out for them being corrupt. It's really a shame that you have to have a whole country come out to make a sanctioning by, make a guy mandatory. And the level of competition Dillian Whyte is facing is mind-boggling. No one deserves it. And I still can't get over how the whole Dominic Brazil got over the whole hump with them demanding him to fight Dillian Whyte. It's ridiculous, right? That being said, it's supposed to be based off level of competition made, not but what the WBC who they want you to fight. Because the WBC was trying to do things like, okay, I want you to fight A, B, and C to get the mandatory. It shouldn't be that way. It should be based off the rankings of the fighters at the time. And in my opinion, a former world champion is higher ranked than any contender because their recent former world champion with the arguable loss is arguable at best because it wasn't really a fight because they had a ref from Italy ref the Anthony Joshua Joseph Parker fight. So it's just crazy stuff, man. The UK is really going hard in WBC, and they're really gonna have to cave in. After this Oscar Rivas fight, if Dillian Whyte gets past this guy, I really think they're gonna make Dillian Whyte the mandatory, and we're gonna be seeing that Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder fight later this year, most likely, if the fight with Ortiz doesn't go through or Tyson Fury doesn't go through. We'll see how that happens. Ortiz is really old, so to see him hurt in camp is not really a shocking to me. I can easily see that happening. And in boxing, you always need a plan A, B, and C because any fighter can get hurt or popped, whatever, during a fight. So we're gonna see how this whole thing plays out, man. They're saying it's a Luis Ortiz next, and possibly Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is starting to retract some of his statements, but Dillian Whyte is definitely going to be the mandatory. It's going to happen within a fight or two, for sure. They're going to have to make him that after beating this undefeated contender, because I really don't see anyone else who should be in this position other than Dillian Whyte. Let me know how you guys feel about the UK really getting behind him, man. Frank Bruno, superstar. Crazy stuff, man. You hear this guy talk, and he feels intimidating even in old age. You hear him talk, you can just feel his presence. Crazy stuff, man. His aura is definitely world championship level. He obviously accomplished a lot in his career, becoming the WBC world champion and fighting the best of the best in his time. Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, like I said earlier. So let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. UK's riding hard for Dillian Whyte, man. Fans riding hard, man. Legends riding hard for him. Are you guys riding hard for Dillian Whyte, too? Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is The Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.